is a topic of vital importance, a subject of inquiry that cannot be ignored. It is a matter of life and death. It can be a road to safety or to ruin.
In an alternate version of our world, brought to the brink of total collapse, rival nations fight for global domination, and elite pilots in futuristic combat suits wage war on the battlefield of tomorrow. Now, 6 brave soldiers on a seemingly routine rescue mission will encounter more than they bargained for and uncover a dangerous secret that could change their world if they live long enough to see it. Mavericks Origins Volume 1.
Now on Indiegogo. War is a topic of vital importance. A subject of inquiry that cannot be ignored. It is a matter of life and death. It can be a road to safety or to ruin.
In an alternate version of our world, brought to the brink of total collapse, rival nations fight for global domination, and elite pilots in futuristic combat suits wage war on the battlefield of tomorrow. Now, 6 brave soldiers on a seemingly routine rescue mission will encounter more than they bargained for and uncover a dangerous secret that could change their world if they live long enough to see it. Mavericks Origins Volume 1.
Now on Indiegogo.
Yo.
Right?
Let me throw this up quick. Draw, fucker, draw.
That's what I do, man. How are you?
Well, not bad. Better than I'm going to be for the rest of the week.
Oh,
I get to go in early tomorrow morning and get my 2 wisdom teeth on the left-hand side of my face yanked out. Woohoo!
that sounds like no fun at all.
And then get dirty looks because the dental assistants will be like, you need to try to relax your tongue. I go, well, you can call my girlfriend, but she's going to tell you my tongue don't know how to relax. Man, I hope she didn't hear that in the bedroom. Fucking slice my throat before I wake up in the morning. Oh, man.
Hey, man. Inappropriate humor is always a good thing.
Oh, you know.
Especially in a doctor's setting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So what you're working on tonight?
well, I've been wanting to draw Ghost Rider forever, and it seems appropriate tonight.
Yep, there's been a bunch of stuff floating around that Keanu Reeves wants to play Ghost Rider in the MCU.
He flat out said he does.
Yep.
And
Uh,
I don't want him to. It's not because I don't think he'd be good. I think he'd kill it. I think he'd be great. But I really want Norman Reedus as Ghost Rider.
Norman Reedus would be a better Johnny Blaze than Keanu. I think Keanu would kill it as Danny Ketch, though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But I mean, they got to go with Johnny Blaze.
They need to redeem themselves from the Nick Cage Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Although every time it comes on, like if I'm flipping through channels and it comes on, I'm going to stop and watch the damn thing. Just to watch the motorcycle tear up the side of a glass building and shatter all the windows.
That and the scene in the desert.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the scene in the desert, too. Because, tough guy cowboy there from
Sam Elliott.
Yeah, from Roadhouse. He's like immortal.
He really is. He's looked old since the 80s.
I didn't start looking old till I looked in the mirror. So.
Yeah. I get that. I don't want this to look too cartoony, so I'm being real smart with the ink. But yeah. So have you watched Werewolf by Night?
Yep.
And your verdict?
It's pretty shitty.
Really?
They filled it in with a whole ton of action. The story was pretty much blah. The only redeeming factor was the fact that it had Man-Thing.
Absolutely loved Man-Thing in it. I dug it. I watched it twice already. So
like you knew he was Werewolf by Night, like right at the beginning. But the whole thing, like all the other characters, were just like lame and weak. Like acting chops. And they're like, oh, we're gonna make it like an old school horror movie. Then you should have actually shot it in black and white, dumbass. Instead of putting a TikTok black and white filter on everything you were filming.
Okay. And these are all fair criticisms.
Yeah, it lacked like everything. It lacked authenticity. There's the big word I was looking for. That didn't start with an F.
I can certainly appreciate that. You know, for me, honestly, it was just something different, and I really love the whole supernatural side of Marvel that I'm looking forward to seeing them get into.
I mean, I really wanted to like this, and everybody was, it's so good. I'm like, oh, is it really good? Or are these just, the same people that say everything Donny Cates does is gold?
Well, I'm definitely not that person.
As long as it has an art germ cover. I'm like, fuck off.
He said art germ cover. Which, yeah, you're right about that.
They're just like mindless plebes, and they've all been brainwashed by the public school system. So they think it's great that Batman is now a activist for social justice. So yeah.
Mm.
And I never knew that Man-Thing actually had a name. So,
I mean, and I think it's great that they named him Ted.
mm-hmm. He went that way, Ted.
I mean, I dug Man-Thing a lot.
My only nitpick on Man-Thing, because I've gone this far already, is probably that the costume looked great up until you got to his hands, because then it just looked like he was wearing Nana's gardening gloves underneath a big suit.
He said Nana's gardening gloves.
And the CGI was terrible too, but then again, go with what you're good at. Marvel's been really terrible at CGI.
Really sucked at CGI lately. And I mean,
what it is they probably fired all the people that knew what they were doing, and hired a bunch of kids that like to wear pink hats and lady parades to do their CGI. They said, hold on, I just got to read a book on it and then I'll be ready. I got to watch a YouTube video first. Okay. You're just getting paid an experience. That's fine. Your name's not going to be on the credits. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably best that way.
But we're going to donate something to your favorite idiotic charity. Okay. I see, because I'm looking at, a big discussion group on it. And Julio Morales said that they actually didn't intend to make it black and white. They did it to avoid the TVMA rating. But wasn't it TVMA rated?
It was TV 14.
Okay. So they wanted to avoid the TVMA rating.
Mm.
I mean, if you were looking to just watch an hour of cheese, then, you know, it hit the spot. But I mean, I enjoyed some of it. But I mean, the old lady, like, mother figure was terrible. The cranking of the coffin to make him talk and move his arms around is so bad it should be a segment on Son of Svengoolie. Like, I would expect that if they had actually had Elvira host the episode, but no.
That would have made it good.
That would have made it good because, you know, boobs. And even better, a lot of the cheesiness could be explained away. Like, I don't think I've seen, you know, outside of the She-Hulk trailer, I don't think I've seen, I'm on a rant now. I don't think I've seen CGI that bad since the opening scene of the 89 Tim Burton Batman movie, where they did that horrible Batman animation walking off the top of the building.
Mm.
Like spinning and turning around. It's like, couldn't you have just, like, you know, put a fan up there, a light fan up there, and just had him turn and, like, whip the cape around? Because it would have looked better than that. But, you know, at least if Keaton goes to your graduation ceremony, you're going to hear, "I'm Batman."
I mean, right now, Keaton's like about the best thing going in the DC universe. Pretty sad, really.
Igith Smith says this, and I quote, "Devoid of any substance. All visuals with no story of any value. Wash, rinse, repeat. Typical of everything they've done. Same story with every MCU POS." I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty negative to me.
That is quite negative.
Jonathan Tang said, "It looks effing," and you know what effing means. Well, you know, it's fucking awful. I'm not bothering to watch it. Well, you could have at least watched 20 minutes of it and then made up your mind. Robert Willizak said, "Nah, it was more than enjoyable and pretty comic accurate." Well, if you go back to just the Werewolf by Night, like black and white edition that I have, where Moon Knight made his first appearance, yeah, the art wasn't good. So I'll give it that. So he's going to disagree. He says, so I have one pretty good so far. I mostly agree. Will Clausen said, "I mostly agree with the majority here, but the Man Thing was awesome." Yeah. So in conclusion, Man Thing was awesome, and the only watchable part of She-Hulk so far has been that 15-second scene with Daredevil.
Definitely enjoyed Daredevil on there.
Did I watch the episode? Nope. I just went to YouTube and it just happened to pop up. I go, okay, click. And my girlfriend yelled, "Why is she naked?" She's not naked. She's in a bodysuit.
He kind of owned her in court, which, I mean, Matt Murdock. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, you know they slept together.
She likes him for his billy club.
She likes the way he swings it.
Pow, chicka, wow, wow.
How chicka brown cow.
That's looking good.
You liking this?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm going to show you something real quick from an artist that we're both familiar with. And no, it's not Monty this time.
Monty just makes me hate life. In a good way.
Even worse, he does all that awesome Star Wars art. And then that rat think of a mouse flies him in and pays him to stay there for a week to sign his original Star Wars art in the Star Wars gallery.
Oh, no, it's fucking terrible.
It's like, you don't work for Disney, but you still get that Disney money.
Mm-hmm.
So Lauren Wright just posted this because she's doing the Inktober thing.
Love Lauren Wright.
Oh, she's awesome. And she did this today. Where is it? There it is. Check that out. Oops, did it go up there? It didn't go up there. What happened? There it is.
Oh, geez. You know, I'm not a big Punchline fan, but that's good. I like that.
It's even better because she's the new side chick and she's holding Harley on a marionette. Just a great concept.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if I like Punchline because I actually never read any. So, but that was just awesome.
Lauren Wright is really good. She, God, she can draw some women.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt that, you know, she looks like she was drawn by, you know, Joe Linsner or something.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely cute. I mean, and that's that's one of the things that's really cool about this is like, you got people like Courtney Rose, Ariel Diaz, Lauren Wright. You got all these really cute girls who are drawing these incredibly great female drawings. And you're like, damn, man, how do I compete with that? But you don't really have to compete with it. I mean, there's people who like what I do. There's people who like what Monty does. There's more people who like what Monty does than me. But it's just, I like how it is right now, where there's kind of a market for everybody. I just need a little bit bigger share of that market.
Oh yeah, we're working on it.
I'm really considering setting up a GoFundMe for my truck fix. I'm just not seeing it happening any other way. It's like every event that I do, I just I'll stack up some money, and then Bill comes along and wipes it out.
Mm-hmm. Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I'm there for a minute, but none of my originals were selling. Poison Ivy got claimed, though, so we're pretty happy about that. Good buddy of mine who's bought work from me before. I did a pretty killer Wonder Woman commission for him. He picked it up.
So, did you hear the PayPal news today?
Oh no, I saw something, but I didn't hear what was up with it.
Shit hit over the weekend. What it was is it's one of those things that, the federal government and big corporations like to sneak sleazy stuff into their, terms, conditions, and Congress does it to bills. They specifically like to name bills after something like, whoa, who could be upset about that? Like, feed the children or this, and it turns out it's it's an abortion bill. Didn't know we were feeding the dead children to the living, so there's that.
It's the Matrix.
Yeah, it is. It really, oh my god, we are so living in the Matrix. So with all the SJW crap, or as Mo Biggs pointed out, SJWs are better known as NPRs. And some companies will turn around and be like, oh, the easiest example is somebody like recording artists like Pink or Eminem telling you that if you voted for Trump, I don't want you buying my album or coming to my concerts. But this was the even worse than that, because please, I don't buy him music. Do you remember Napster?
Who the hell buys music?
Yeah, nobody buys music anymore. If I really like the artist or the band, I'm looking to nowadays, because I am so sick of CDs and MP3s, that I will look to see if it's available, like on a limited edition vinyl or something. And I'll buy it and I'll listen to it on vinyl. But this is what PayPal did. They had pushed a thing through with their new terms and conditions over the weekend that is to battle misinformation, which is, as we know, anybody that doesn't agree with the narrative of the mainstream media and the federal government is considered misinformation. So they had planned on looking at setting up an entire department to have people go through customers' social media and even a meme making fun of anything, like if they consider you, I don't know, transphobic, they would PayPal would fine you $2,500. They wouldn't tell you. They're just planning on taking it out of your account. The problem with that is it also links to your bank account. So if it's not like in your actual PayPal account, they'll just go take it out of your bank. And whenever they see money hit your bank account, they'll go in and take more money. And I'm like, oh, this is some bullshit. So
yeah.
So I started sharing stuff around that I saw. Candace Owens did a big video on it. And basically everybody that's not, a left-wing, parrot, was all over it today. Oh, that was a mistake. That wasn't supposed to go through. I'm like,
Sounds like the mistake was, oh shit, who said that? Who let that?
We got busted. Somebody actually looked and we got busted. So they took it back, which means, much like they got rid of the board of misinformation in the government, they didn't get rid of it. They just pushed it off to the side and pretending it doesn't exist. And then they're going to bring it back when, it's more likely to benefit them. So
I'm really, 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 really faint green. Oh, that is not it. Shit. All right, let's try this one. As many Copics as I have,
you don't have enough.
I need more. I need way more. It's not the green I'm looking for, but I think it's going to help. And if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Well, they confirmed the casting for Born Again.
For who?
So that ought to make you happy.
Born Again. What's that?
The Daredevil.
Oh.
Everybody's coming back. Whole band's back together. D'Onofrio, the guy that played Foggy. And of course, Karen. Bernthal will be coming back in as the Punisher. They've got Bernthal confirmed for Armor Wars and Daredevil Born Again. So I do not do fire very often. So this is either going to look really cool or really not.
Well, these prices went up.
Well, you see how much Marvel Legends are now?
Oh, Hasbro jacks their prices by $5 or $10 every time they release a set of figures. And you knew that was coming because of how well the Venom Null set sold for. So they put Venom with the bat wings and the first Null figure together in a set, limited, super limited. When they sell out, you can't get any more, and they're $75 a piece. When they made the announcement for the pre-sale, dealers were already putting them up for opening bids of $150 on eBay and whatnot. No, but I'm on this site that has, you know, pretty good prices for supplies. You can get 100 count of Silver Age comic bags. The resealable ones, not the ones you got to use tape on and everything. For $4 a bag.
Oh, that's really good.
A few weeks ago when I looked, like about a month ago when I looked, the boards were like, the silver boards were like $6.99 per 100, and now they're $9.50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like the just the regular Marvel Legends are like 25 now. Um, no, no increase in accessories or anything to help offset that. Just here, take it, bitch.
Great. I got $46 in my account, and they won't let you do anything unless you spend. They won't do online orders for less than $40.
Hmm.
They have treasury size bags and boards too. Treasury 100 stack of treasury boards is $12, and the bags, resealable bags, are $8.50.
So just for shits and giggles, one night at the Office Depot, we had gotten in some new crystal gloss, super awesome, wonderful unicorn tears made with uh, large format paper. And I was like, well, you know me, I have to see how my stuff will look on that. And I'll be damned. It looks great. So I think I'm going to have some 18 by 24 super wonderful, awesome, prints available pretty soon. And the Captain America metal print is getting a good response. Now that I've finally found a place that'll do metal prints for a decent price. How we looking so far?
That's looking good.
I like it here.
And one of my cousins is a Kansas City fan because, well, she grew up in Kansas City. And I guess there's some crap going on with Brady tonight. My cousin's friend said he got sacked and cried and threw a fit. So the ref called it, and it was a fair hit. Well, that's nothing new for Brady. I didn't get my way. Why didn't you pay off them refs again so I could deflate the balls?
I was respecting Brady for a good hot minute there, man. I was like, maybe this guy's. I mean, I love that he left the Patriots and came back and went to the shitty Tampa Bay and took them to the Super Bowl. I was like, man, that's just awesome. Yeah, that shows you that this guy's like, I won't say GOAT because that gets thrown around really too much. But I was like, that's badass, And then it's like when he retired and like the guy bought the ball, and then the guy's like, Brady's like, psych, I'm not retiring.
Yeah, he's psyched because Brady's wife's divorcing him.
I think that if they had agreed that he was done, and then he decided to go, nope, I'm not done.
Nope, I spent 5 minutes with my kids. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I really blame her at this point. I mean, because we can all say, don't pull him from what he loves doing, blah blah blah. But if he's already agreed that he was done, and then he decided to come back and be like, no, I'm gonna go again. I mean, I can't co-sign that.
Oh, I see you sharing some of Mr. Silvestri's work around.
Dude, Mark Silvestri, it's so fucking amazing.
I met him back in 2013 too.
I met him back in 1994.
Well, that just proves it. My math is wrong. You are older than me.
Yeah. I stood in line for 2 hours and felt like I was getting a deal, getting to meet him and getting him to look at my book.
I didn't stand in line at all. There was nobody at his table. Matter of fact, they were getting ready. Him and his handler were getting ready to take off for a break.
Mm.
And that's all I can say about that. I'll have to tell you more when we're off camera.
Yeah. Them's were the days. he was a really nice guy because back in the day, that's how you got people to notice you. You saw them at a con, you got them to look at your stuff, and by the time they get to your stuff, it doesn't matter if you're good or bad. I mean, unless you're just truly exceptional, which I was not. Um, they're just gonna pour, flip through it really quick, like, and be like, oh yeah, this is great, or oh yeah, you need to work on this, blah blah. Blah. You might get maybe about $10 worth of advice on anything, and he was nice enough to really look through it and be like, hey man, let me take some time here. And he's like, you maybe have a future doing this. And that was the bee's knees, man. I was, Shawn walked a little taller that week. And it's just cool to to have somebody like that look at my stuff and not just give me the dismissive. Oh yeah, good, that's good. Go off.
Damn it. I hate it when that happens.
Did you break something?
No, I was looking for something to spend that $46 on. I'm like, oh, Andy's got a show going on tonight. So, and I saw a bunch of nice old silver and bronze books he had showing in his ad. And I'm like, cool, I can drop $46 here in no time at all. And then I can just cancel my PayPal account and tell him to go F off. But
that's who my card reader is through. So I spent $70 on that damn card reader.
I know Jesse James had a problem with PayPal, I think, and he switched to Square.
I've got a Square account, and I have not had any problems with them. My only problem is the reader. It's not a very good card reader. If I want to go buy one from them,
We'll send you this crappy one that won't work for free. But if you buy one, yeah, it'll definitely work really good.
Yeah. You're talking about like West Coast Choppers, Jesse James?
No, I'm talking about Jesse James Comics in Arizona.
No.
So I figured I would have spent a bunch of money with. Figured I would have spent that money with him tonight or on supplies. Except you got to spend $40. I'm like, yeah, I could easily do that, but thought.
They're gonna tag you on shipping.
Yeah. And I know they're not going to give me free shipping or only charge me like $5 for shipping. So
I think this fire is actually coming out okay. He says, hoping and praying that he doesn't mess it up.
well, that was nice. Shout out to comic book collectors overlord who started following me tonight and retweeted out the show on Twitter. So yay. Thank you.
Very cool. Thank you. So next week I have Clarksville Comic Con.
So we will be on hiatus.
Oh no, this is.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
actually, well, yeah, I'll be back Monday.
You'll be too tired Monday.
What's all that? I mean, huh? I didn't say that. I didn't use a bad word. No, this is just a one-day show. And I'm gonna be honest, man. I gotta butch up a little bit. I gotta quit being so damn tired. You know, billionaires don't hit the snooze button.
Neither do broke artists.
I don't know. They might. No, neither do broke artists.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. This one does. I hit that snooze button like it owes me money. Oh. Garfield, I hate Mondays t-shirt. That's funny. Oh, did you send me that, or did I accidentally activate like a voice thing on my tablet here?
I think you accidentally
I
activated
guess I accidentally. Yeah. Well, it's true. I hate Mondays. I like today though. Today was cool because I didn't have to take the kid to school.
Mm-hmm.
He's out for Columbus Day. Or as we put it, Vikings really discovered America Day.
The what?
I said, or as we put it, Vikings really discovered America Day.
Oh my god.
Well, they did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were like, well, there's nothing here. Onward to treasure. And before that episode of Deadliest Warrior could play out,
I saw somebody post something today. A guy I know, he spent more time in Facebook jail than me and all my other friends combined. He wished happy Columbus Day to everyone, as did I. And oh my god, excuse me. Some butthurt millennial started ranting. No, it's Indigenous Peoples Day. So you remember, like in the 70s and 80s, they had a video about pollution, and they would have like
the Indian on the side of the road.
The Indian with the close up of the Indian with like one tear streaming down his cheek.
Yeah.
So he found a video clip of the Indian, and
oh.
and he put that up, He goes, pussies, you should have fought harder.
Oh my God. So, me and I don't know if you can tell, but I have a pretty dark sense of humor. I don't know if you've noticed or not. Once or twice. So me and my friends, we would just constantly roast each other back in the day. And of course, you know, me having Scottish Irish descent, one of my friends would, you know, refer to my ancestors as a bunch of, well, sheep buckers. And
no zipper and a kilt.
I mean, you know, it's easy access. Anyway, so he had Native American in him, and I would constantly just like wad something up and throw it on the floor in front of him and watch him. He's like, "What are you watching me for?" I'm like, "I'm waiting to see the tear." Yeah, never saw the tear. You're a bad Indian, dude. And that's why I have no friends. People don't realize it's okay to be inappropriate with your humor.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, it's encouraged.
Do Ghost Rider, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Yeah.
You don't have to detail the hair. 3 hours later, I'm doing nothing but the face and the flames.
Well, I knew getting into it, you have a real possibility of looking very cartoony. And I try very hard not to look cartoony. You know, I mean, it doesn't always occur, it doesn't always help, but, you know, I definitely try very hard not to. And adding a lot of yellow without like orange and, you know, adding like a lot of red and stuff like that. You know, fire's not red, but, and it's not really yellow, it's just kind of like a mix of a lot of different colors. And I think that's where a lot of people get screwed up. And I mean, and this may turn out to look like absolute ass. I don't know, but you know, I think it's coming along. All right, let's move on and start doing some of this jacket, and we'll come back to some of these flames because I can literally spend 18 days working on these flames.
I thought it was cool the other week that um, Zdeno Chara came back to the Bruins because he was about to retire, but he wanted to retire as a Bruin because that's where he won all the won all the cups and where he loved it the most.
Mm-hmm.
And so they gave him a 1-day contract so that he could come out on the ice in a Bruins in his Bruins gear to retire officially from like almost 30 years playing hockey as a Bruin.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, that's cool. I mean, the slap shot that guy had. I mean, going back like even like 10 years ago in like the All-Star game, the skills conference part, his slap shot was like over 150 miles an hour.
Jeez.
Well, he's 7 feet tall with a 7-foot wingspan and a big long stick to slap the crap out of it.
Thank you, Office Depot, for this wonderful black marker. We're unofficially sponsored by Office Depot and Noah's Arcade.
Oh, nice.
A little Wayne's World reference.
Wayne's World, Wayne's World.
I got my kid to watch it for the first time the other day, and they're like, "This is funny." Shut up. We'll watch Pokemon. What do you think? Getting there?
Oh, yeah.
Get this in on the other screen. You can click to my screen. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Whoops. I went to actually click on the screen.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was kind of wanting to see. Cool. I was wanting to see it there because shit. It helps. Where's that? Kind of brown gray. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Mama. Just won't deal with that brown gray then.
It's weird that it will let me share stuff to Facebook, but it it won't let me stream to Facebook.
Philistines.
Yeah. We're not going to let him stream to Facebook. He doesn't believe a man can get pregnant because they can't. People are cracking jokes. I guess this week was the big debut of gay Spider-Man. So, of course, all the dealers.
I can't believe
I'm
I'm
trying to convince you that it's going that this book's going to be big. No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. It's kind of reminds me of and I use this as an example a lot, that plus size hero from Valiant, Faith, that nobody gave anything remotely considered a shit about. You know, everybody was trying to convince you that it was like the next big thing, and nobody cared.
She was literally the next big thing.
What's up?
I kind of liked her, but she was just kind of like a background character because she her powers didn't do shit.
Yeah.
She basically flew at the speed of a Zeppelin and not a Led Zeppelin either. But you know, she's a likable character, and there's been some stories that she's been in, like after the original V1 stuff, that was
Mm-hmm.
like, really, that made me like the character more, but not enough to buy anything after the first incarnation of Valiant, really.
To keep reminding myself that this is fire and thus it's light.
Mhm.
So, because I keep wanting to shadow opposite where, where we're supposed to. Something tells me that ain't gonna work. I don't think that dog hunts. Geez, Sean, how many gray tones do you need? All of them. I'm not kidding, man. I will buy if there's like a new set of markers, I will buy the damn gray tone set and
Mhm.
run. And refilled some of them every once in a while.
It's like, I just bought some gray Copics. It cost me $700. What? How many did you get? All of them. It's like
Yeah,
37 tones.
you're not far from the truth there.
I
That's
know.
kind of how that conversation went. Jesus, is this thing leaking? No, that's old. That means it leaked, and not that it is leaking.
Mm.
It's not my fault I get a little crazy when I'm refilling them. Shit takes too long. Why don't you ever bring stuff and work on it at cons? You know how much shit I use? No, thank you. You too can draw texture on leather.
I've got texture on my leather.
That's what she said.
It's hanging up down yonder. All my texture looks like the Joker.
Why so serious? So that is Mac's new thing, by the way. He is emulating the Joker, doing the Heath Ledger voice a lot. It's terrifying. I don't like it at all. I'll be nice and laying in bed and dreaming about things not sucking so bad, and then I hear, you know, Dad, you should probably try to get up. I'm like, you're trying to kill me here, son. He's like, kill you? What would I do without you? I walked into that one.
At least it's not running dry. It just looks it.
Oh, dude, I have like dead or semi-dead Sharpies that I'll use for gray.
Hmm.
I mean, you know, I'm so cheap on all this stuff. Because when I worked for iBank, oh man, I'd take boxes of Sharpies just because, you know, why not? And knowing that I could get whatever Sharpies or whatever I needed, one of them starts dying on me, I just toss it. Now I'm like, nope, I'll use that shit for a gray tone.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Well, did you see that Bray Wyatt is back now in the WWE?
Yeah.
I kind of don't care.
Yeah, same here.
I
And then
mean,
I saw Braun came back, and I didn't care about that either. I mean, he would have been huge in AEW, but they're just going to make him do the same jump through the hoop pony.
I've got more faith in Triple H running it, but the problem becomes, and this is the problem that I see with AEW, is you have way too many stars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can only have one world champion at a time. And you got all these people who are legitimate, you know, could be champions. And I mean, I'm glad to see CM Punk gone because that was a bad experiment. But
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
yeah, it's I see AEW making a lot of the same mistakes that WCW did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
I think a lot of that is he wants to let everybody throw their ideas around, but shit hit the fan the other week between Mr.
Him and his
Cowboy
dad?
shit and CM Punk, who, by the way, I've never liked CM Punk. He's a pompous piece of shit. And if it wasn't written in the script, he wouldn't have won anything.
I never understood his appeal. Like, even at the height of his, WWE career, I just never understood why people liked him.
It's like, I'm straight edge. Yeah, you use that straight edge to, cut your crack rocks. I've never done drugs, alcohol, nothing. I go, yeah, okay. That's why you're covered with all those corporate tattoos, hoping somebody's going to sponsor you.
Pepsi logo. I'll give him credit for having a G.I. Joe tattoo, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it just made no sense. I've never understood his appeal. And it seems like Tony Khan's main goal in life is just to screw with WWE. Because he keeps signing all these people who get released. They come out, they get a big pop, and then nothing happens with them. So.
Yeah, I mean, they've got 3 shows. What it is, I don't think they have enough. They don't have enough bookings, like live shows. I mean, a thing popped up in my memories because they were in Boston like 3 years ago today, and the whole garden sold out in like a half hour.
I don't know. I saw the thing with Bray Wyatt, and of course, everybody kind of figured it was him anyway. The whole White Rabbit deal. They didn't hide that secret very well. I don't think they really wanted to. But just I don't understand his appeal. I do actually. I do understand to a degree his appeal because he's got that Jake the Snake Roberts psychology thing going. Is cool. I always loved Jake the Snake Roberts for that reason.
Well, I saw. Excuse me. Yeah, I saw an interview with Triple H talking about Wyatt and saying that he is the most creative person he's ever worked with. Because the problem is his mind works like the Tasmanian devil. It's all over the place and every which way but loose. Right turn, Clyde. And
well played.
He's gotta be watched carefully so that they can, pick the right ideas out at the right time.
Well, one of the things, and I try to have faith when it comes to stuff like this, because I really thought that The Fiend was a dumb idea.
Oh yeah.
And well, he made it work. And then I thought having Alexa Bliss with him was an even dumber idea. Because I was like, she's a babe wrestler. You know, she's a
Mhm.
it made like Nikki Cross would have made sense. But Alexa Bliss, I hate to say it, she ran with that character. And
Sorry, I don't know that one.
oh, shut up. Oh, sorry. My Amazon tablet here heard that name and thought I was talking to it. Are you watching House of the Dragon?
I have been. I haven't watched this week's.
I'm still on episode 3.
Well, you're busy with commissions and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the clock. We've been on almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm fading. I'm trying to not put it out on you, but I'm fading.
Yeah, me too. And I still got to do dinner dishes, so I'm like,
I understand that.
yeah. Well, we got a nice little thing worked out for the most part, where if she cooks dinner, I do dishes, and vice versa. So
That's good. All right, man. What do you think so far?
it's looking pretty friggin' awesome.
Cool. Well, this is not a commission because I don't work on commissions on show. Unless people say, yeah, work on my commission on the show. That would be cool. You know, but they don't. And some of them I can't for various reasons.
Yeah.
But it not being a commission, it is available for claim.
So if you're a Ghost Rider fan, and more importantly, want a kick-ass Ghost Rider piece of original art that maybe next year you can get Keanu Reeves to sign as Ghost Rider in the MCU, hit up Sean. His Twitter is in the blah 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 blah. Oh, in the chat. There's not much else in the chat, but we had a lot of lurkers because a lot of people shared it. But you know,
Hey man, I'm just happy to be here.
yeah, right. To hang out and stuff, and I finally stumbled across my end credit thing, so I can just do this. Hey, I pressed you. There you are. Woohoo!
Yeah.